Good morning, everyone. Chief Meteorologist Matt Holiner. Well, it's going to be a messy day in the region today, but finally, a good chance for snow. That is something that has certainly been a rarity so far this season. Let's get right to the timing. And I do think things are going to start as snow this morning, probably 8, 9 a.m. Now, that's good news for the morning commute. Does not look like it's going to be a nightmare of a morning commute, but I do think things are going to get messy later on today. Particularly, it looks like around noon, 1 p.m. Notice that it's not just the light shade of blue showing up over Chicagoland, it's that darker shade of blue, which means some heavier snow, the kind of snow that could reduce visibility and make driving not so fun, and definitely the kind of stuff that could slow down traffic. Notice, though, that farther to the south, it's not snow, but rain. So it's not going to be snow all day today. At some point during the afternoon, that snow is going to change over to rain. And how quickly that occurs will dictate how much snow we ultimately see. I think by 3 o'clock this afternoon, all of northwest Indiana is going to be in the rain. There's still going to be some lingering snow in the northwestern suburbs of Chicago, but by 6 o'clock, everyone's in the rain. There's probably not going to be much going on. I bet the last of the rain is going to wrap up about 8 o'clock or so, and then the rest of the night is going to be dry. All right, so let's take a look at snow totals, but I do want to put a little asterisk by this because I know it looks like a lot of folks are going to see inch and a half of snow, but two things to keep in mind. One, this is one of the more aggressive models as far as how much snow is going to fall. There's some that say not this much snow is going to be falling, but I'm showing this one because it is doing a pretty good job with the system right now. So it's possible that we could get some higher totals, but also the other thing to keep in mind is that this is not going to be the snow that's actually going to be on the ground. This is the snow that's going to fall from the sky, but remember that we're going to have rain moving in right behind the snow, and our temperatures are going to be above freezing, so there's going to be a lot of melting going on. So this is not really the kind of snow that you're going to be able to go outside and measure with a ruler, but this is the snow that will fall into a rain gauge and can actually be measured. So this is what we're looking at. And in general, notice that to the south, smaller totals. So if you're in Newton or Jasper County, you're probably not going to see as much snow because that transition to rain is going to occur sooner. Meanwhile, the northwestern suburbs of Chicago will probably see the biggest totals because it's going to take a little bit longer for that snow to transition to rain. Also, want to go with a range for our snowfall forecast. I think this is a safer bet, especially giving weight to those models that still say we may not see that much snow, but still pretty consistent across the area. For Portage, Valparaiso, and Chicago, I think what is most likely is probably right around an inch. If the snow underachieves, just a half an inch. If it overachieves, an inch and a half. It does look like there could be a little bit less in Lake County around Hammond and Crown Point. I'll go with a range of a quarter inch to an inch and a quarter. It looks breezy for everyone, gusts around 20 miles per hour today. And remember that it will start as snow for everyone, especially during the late morning and early afternoon hours. But as we get into the mid-afternoon, we're going to see the snow change over to rain, and then the snow that has fallen is going to quickly be melting. Notice that what's also going to help with the melting is the fact that our temperatures are going to be above freezing. We're going to be in the upper 30s to around 40 degrees. Tonight, I'm going to still leave in a chance for rain early this evening, a 20% chance for northwest Indiana, 30% chance for Chicago. Temperatures, I do think, in northwest Indiana will get down to around 32, 34 for the city. As far as looking at differences for the region versus towards downtown Chicago, I do think we're going to see some patchy fog form late tonight. That's probably not going to happen in the city, but keep that in mind for late tonight and probably into early tomorrow morning. Some fog is going to be around. I do think it's just going to be in the early morning hours for northwest Indiana. And I do think it's going to be dry much of the day, but I've got to bring back chance for rain primarily in the late afternoon, a 20% chance for Portage, Valparaiso, Hammond, Crown Point, just a 10% chance for Chicago. It looks like a mostly cloudy day on Wednesday. Once again, temperatures right around 40 degrees. So the big takeaway for today is that today's a good day to not go out for lunch because it looks like lunchtime, particularly that noon, 1 o'clock time frame, is when the heaviest snow is going to be coming down, the kind of snow that could definitely slow traffic down. So ideally, if you can avoid being on the roads during the late morning, early afternoon hours, that's going to be ideal.